What do you do in the band?
I'm Alyssa. I play guitar and sing. Trisha.
I'm Matt. I play bass and sing.
I'm Dave. I play guitar and don't sing. Well,
He does sing a little.
a little bit. I'm
Sometimes
Chase.
turn
I
his
play
mic
the
on.
drums. So we're gonna do question time. Does anyone have questions for them? Because
This is it. This is
it.
it.
I'll start with you.
Anything
It's
you
really
wanna
awkward.
ask.
You don't have to.
Yes, we have questions.
Where did the name Superchic come from?
Actually, in Romans, it's no. No, it's funny because people are always like, "What's the spiritual meaning behind Superchic?" You're like, "It was just a friend's email address." Her email address is superchick11@aol.com. Send her an email. I don't know if she still has it, but yeah. And so it kind of fit for what the vision of the band was, and it stuck. You know, it was tough because our first name was Casting Crowns, and it was already taken, so we had to go with something else.
I miss the brackets in your name.
So do I.
People got confused on the internet when they looked up our
I
site.
think
So.
we kept saying that, and we never really decided.
And there was even like a debate at one point, I think, on our site. Do we keep the brackets? Do we get rid of the brackets? I
But
like
feel
the
free to
brackets.
use the brackets.
I do. I do.
I
respect
I
that.
correct everything. It's like brackets.
I think brackets are like, that shows if you've been with us for a while.
That's right. That's right.
I appreciate
Next
it.
question.
Anybody
I'm gonna
else?
start asking you questions.
Like, what inspired you guys to go big and be a band?
Not if we've ever gone big.
Yeah.
Mainly fashion.
It's really into fashion.
Inspires Matt.
That's what inspires me.
He was wearing sweatpants all
I
day.
was gonna say, not long ago.
I haven't worn sweatpants all day since like 6th grade. I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
I think it was awesome. It was a good experience.
Well, actually, Dave and Max, who doesn't tour with us anymore, they were in another band, and it was all guys. And it was called Church of Rhythm. And they had a lot of girls that would confront them about like things they were dealing with, and a lot of times it was like insecurities and like, you know, outward appearance, stuff like that, like weight issues, like anorexia and different things that they were dealing with, and the guys were like, no idea what to say, like, you know, you can say, I'm sorry, let me pray with you, but even then they felt awkward praying with girls alone. So honestly, their first idea was, let's start up an all-chick band that really talks about issues that girls deal with, and then the girls can be there to really deal with the girls, you know, in person, and so that was their vision, kind of, to start this thing that would like empower and encourage girls. And then we didn't find all girls, so the boys stayed.
Obviously.
And then yeah, so obviously it kind of works because we can kind of minister to guys and girls now, you know. So
Guys deal with image things too.
yeah,
That's right.
you have insecure days, huh?
We all have bad hair days, no lunch because the jeans don't fit days. It's a lyric
Chick
from the
lyrics
song.
right there.
Surprised he even knows it.
Any other questions?
How have you guys grown since your first album to now, spiritually and as a band?
About 20
I was
pounds.
gonna say.
When I was 17. I didn't grow into my man body, and so I
I
was.
was gonna say.
Well, I mean, we've been doing it, I mean, it's about 11 years now or so. So definitely we've grown up some. And I think spiritually it's just, regardless of whether we were doing this, I would hope that we were constantly being challenged and changing and growing. And we have people in each of our lives that kind of help keep us centered somewhat. You know, the people at home that know who you are and can call you out if they see that you're not doing what you should be doing, and things like that. And I think for us especially, I don't think we could be doing it for 11 years if we didn't have our spiritual lives be a big part of what we do, you know, because then it would just be music. And I don't know, I think we all wanted it to be more than just that anyway. So I don't know, I mean, obviously we've grown up, but some days I still feel like the same girl, like from 11 years ago. I'm like, man, the same person I was, kind of.
I know. I mean, I think the weird thing is that our songs have somewhat been a reflection of what we were going through, and they've kind of also helped us deal with things that we're going through in life. So, like, as I'm singing them about something that we wrote about like 4 years ago, like, I might be dealing with emotions of my mom had a heart attack last year, and those things are still so fresh, and it's sort of a healing to me, singing it every night. So I honestly feel like I've been changed by being in this band because we write such honest lyrics that I have felt like I'm being transparent to the world, kind of, and it's been a really cool thing to me. It's a really good way to deal with stuff.
What's the best part about
I think it's different for everybody. For me, I love people, so it's exciting to see new faces and new friends. It's kind of a blessing and a curse because I talk a lot, but I also like to listen. So sometimes like right now, I'm just having crazy conversation, and sometimes I miss some of my responsibilities. Like I was late to come here and talk to you guys because I was talking about baptism and blah blah blah. But I love meeting new people, and I love hearing new stories because everyone has new stories in a history that is just amazing to me. So that's what I love about touring.
I love traveling. Like I've always loved traveling, and so that's been a really cool plus to what we do. Like we don't make a lot of money, but we get to travel to, everywhere in the States and to a lot of other countries too, which is really cool. And free food.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say on the practical side, free food is actually awesome. Once you own a house and buy groceries, you're like, this is huge. I'm saving so much money this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. It really is.
I think for Melissa and I being able to do this as sisters, probably any other girl, we would have had cat fights and broken up by now. But because we're sisters and we're going to be sisters our whole lives.
Yeah.
And
you can't get rid of
we
her.
love each other so much, we're not going to let anything just make it be like, okay, you know what, you're out. New girl. Find a new girl. So, I don't know. That makes it fun for us, the boys are buddies and we're all like family, but for us, on a day off or something, we're like, let's go explore and, having her there.
Let's just be sisters.
All right, guys, we'll do one more question.
For the kids that might want to or interested in getting a band started, what would you tell them to do?
Not to do it.
Get a career first. Go
No,
to
I'm just
college
kidding.
first.
Totally.
First, get an education.
Honestly, I would say maybe go to college first.
I say drop out of college. Go to 1 year and drop out. It's awesome.
It's not bad.
I did it. Look at me.
Have a backup plan, but if it's really what you feel you're called to and you see doors opening, like the boys always say, practice a lot so that when the opportunity comes, if it does, you're ready. Because say, you do go to a lot of shows and you're good at networking and you meet a band that's like, we need a guitar player, and they're like, ooh, you're not good enough. You know what I mean? Dave practiced hours in high school, and he was good at what he does, and he spent a lot of time devoted to that. And I think, Melissa and I, we did do vocal training growing up, but we didn't even know we were going to pursue music. I think God sort of was the one making that happen for us, without us knowing. But
don't just plan to be I want to be in this huge rock band. If you want to play music, there are places to get you started. Play in your church, play in your worship band. Play at school. There are things you can do to kind of, see if that's the avenue God's going to open up for you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here
All right,
today.
we're going to do a picture starting right here.
There you go.